speed. So mix it together well.
And here's that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Their complexion of the game, if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Both runners on the move again. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. The relay, it's on the money, but dropped at second base. But even despite the drop, this becomes a double play, and that ends the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Chop foul with the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Kluber's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And there to take this is Napoli for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the homes
for this offense. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Omar Infante stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Napoli's there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Lorenzo Cain is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. KC down in order. After 1, no score. Yan Gomes makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Volquez has his target. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And as Yan Gomes hits here, many know that he's established himself as one of the better hitting catchers in. Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Hard hit ball towards the hole. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, 1 pitch after the previous guy left the yard, You know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's on the move again from first. Belted high and deep into right center. Kane going back. Still ranging back. Gone! A two-run home run for Mike Napoli. And the Indians move in front now, 3-0.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe, as he lines this one out to center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone. And you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Rajai Davis will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Gordon's throw comes in, and that'll hold the runner at third base. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, out there at first base, Eric Hosmer. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award, but he's not known just for being a great defensive player. Runs the bases well, swings the bat. just comes out
And the run is in to score from third. And
Even I'm not just here to be a hit-and-run guy. I can drive in runs just as well as the 3 and 4 guys can. True to his word, he comes through here with a 2-run single.
action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. And there he goes towards second. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Now both runners are breaking, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. They've taken an aggressive approach here early.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. In another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And all 3 runners on the move here. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. The tag, and he is out trying to steal home. Boy.
Well, I would be interested to know what was running through his head as he was breaking down the line. When he saw the guy in the batter's box take a big swing at the ball, you have to figure that there was a missed sign somewhere, and you can laugh about it now, but really, that could have been very dangerous if he had connected with that ball.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Hard liner toward short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. Cleveland's out in front, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
When you're down by 5 runs, you pretty much know you're going to see a lot of strikes. I mean, pitchers don't feel compelled to do a whole lot of nibbling when they've got that big of a cushion. How is he not pulling the trigger?
Kendrys Morales is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
To 2-2 now.
You give your guys a little bit of a lift. He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him.